Go on dying, and welcome to the project pile. Yay, nailed it, almost. Um, my name is Gunnildur, I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland, and this is my podcast vlog, rambly thingy mostly about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, anything yarn fiber related when I remember to do that. And yeah, it's called the project pile because I have projects and they are in piles. I do talk quite a bit about the weather as well because the weather affects everything that I do. Yay, I woke up! Listen, my brain almost died yesterday at work. This week has been so busy. I've been there's been so much to do at work. I have not had brain cells to use when I get home, which is frustrating because I kind of need to use them in my free time as well. And yesterday I couldn't count to 10. Which is a good thing it's a good thing, that sounds really weird, but by the time that was happening, I was no longer on register, so all things considered, it could have been worse because I was incapable of doing basic counting. There was only like 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, I cannot think. I got 2 hours to go and I cannot think. So yes, I was a little could not think. I'm gonna whine a little bit more because on top of that, this shoulder has been acting up this entire week. Probably because I had to do a little shoveling on Monday and Tuesday because we had snow. We had a little bit of a snowstorm on Monday. Well, the entire country had a snowstorm on Monday, and Reykjavik had. Listen, rambling on. I started talking about my shoulder, and now I'm talking about the Reykjavik. But Monday, we actually, because of the new color code that we took up from the European Union in two or 3 years ago, I cannot remember how long it's been. Because of the new color code, that means Monday was the very first time, I think, that we actually went code red. And that was in the southwestern quadrant, where our capital is, and like which majority of people are. I think the winds went like up to 60 meters per second, and that's quick. That's a lot of wind. My area, however, we were officially okay. So the southwest was red, and the rest of the country was orange. And where I am, we were technically on code orange, but because of how the winds were laying, and because there's a mountain range that's like kind of separates the fjords a little bit from the main plateau of Iceland, the winds kind of hit that mountain range. So my area, we were pretty much like where I was, we were pretty much just yellow at most. We were so lucky that time, but we did get a lot of snow, particularly on Monday, and it's still really covered in snow, and I do not regret that because the snow makes the night brighter. Like it is good in that way, bad when you need to shovel it and your shoulder does not forgive you, so your shoulder is a little bit hampering. It's not terribly so, but it's like I can lift my arm and all that, but it's just like there's a point that's just like complaining like the rest of me. But yesterday, I have not had a day like that. Like, first off, cannot think because there's just too much to do, too many people, and I'm just overstimulated, so I cannot function. Rightfully, I should have been at home, but modern life. This shoulder is acting up because it is tired. It is, I don't know, maybe some swelling. And this shoulder starts acting up in sympathy. My entire shoulder region starts complaining because of these two. And then my back starts complaining because, well, it's work and we had to be lifting heavy boxes that some people over, put too many things in, and because they didn't have to lift the boxes, they weren't thinking about it. So hey, so yeah, yesterday wasn't a good day. But thankfully today is Saturday, and I can sit down with my camera and talk to you guys and just moan. So yeah, I did not get to start on this part that I was gonna start on. Ow. Because work, because my brain just went nope, and so many other things to do. So like and here's the conflicting thing. I want to be bummed out about it, but at the same time, I'm not allowing myself to, because I don't want to be bummed out about something that isn't crucial. Like, I want to do this, but there isn't a deadline and it isn't crucial, therefore I am not going to beat myself over the head with it. I am learning that. I am learning to be kind to myself. Like, my goal in life is to be my own best friend, because honestly, if you are not your own best friend, no one else can honestly be, because you are always with yourself. Ergo proxy. But yeah. Ow. That hurts a little bit, but okay, moaning off. I only managed a little bit in my scarf. Like, look at it. Just the teeniest tiny bit, but at least I managed to finish the third cake, and I am still in love with these colors. Like, those colors, like this color combination, I'm still like, I still want to find some colors, like either in something like Melody, because I do like that, or in like Icelandic Lope or something, like Álafoss Lope, that might, or England. Anyway, something that some yarn that I can like get at, and like similar colors to this, because this color combination, I am in love with it. Like, the other cakes, like the first one, it is so cute, it turns out so well. It really reminds me of a lady here in town who does not shy away from like these bright happy colors. The second cake, it is so like summer, probably because the blues and orange and the pinks, like this color combination in like late summer or something, that's like yes. The third cake, I'm in love with these colors. So oops, Daisy, where's the thread? I am really looking forward to seeing how the pinks and purples turn out in cake number 4, because they do look really nice here in the cake, and there have been like right where we are right now, we are getting a really nice soft pink, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to how these colors turn out, because this yarn, I am kind of in love with it. This other God of Wish, cake number 5, it is completely different. Like, literally the other kind of like colors and just combination is like completely different, and I cannot wait to see how that turns out. And then the last one, I am really looking forward to the last one, because I really like this salmon color in combination with this blue, like kind of petrol blue. So I don't this accidental project is turning out to be a lot more fun than I had really hoped for it to be. Like, I was like, it was on a complete whimsy that I decided to, you know what, I'm just gonna take all the cakes that I got from that wish seller and just combine them into a huge scarf and see how that goes. And I'm kind of in love with it. Like, it is so different and so colorful, and I can't wait for it to be finished so I can wash it and then wear it and potentially make someone go, that's too many colors, because I know people who are like that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. In my family, that's called being pooky, or in English, being an imp. Yes, yes, can't wait. So, do I am a little bit bummed out on myself though. I'm not gonna lie, but there is also another one that another sweatshirt pullover that I really want to get started on as well, and it's this one because it's another really simple one. So this is gonna be the from Garden Studio Glassur. Gonna link it down below because I have knit that before with Ice Yarn's Merino Chunky, which is a yarn that I really like, but when I ordered it, I didn't know like how different it was gonna be from the Melody. And Melody and Merino Chunky are just completely different yarn, just types, just theirs. I do like the Merino Chunky. It is so nice and lovely to work with, and I do recommend it. If they still have it, I don't know if they have it though. But the Melody I do really like. Like it is nice, it's fluffy, and the pattern, it is really simple. Like you work from the collar and down. It's a racking sleeve, and now that I know how to change how I do the stitches, so I don't end up with like kind of twisted stitches like I did with the Merino Chunky when I did doing the sleeves. So now I know how to make them proper so that they're like straight stitch right down the sleeves as well, so the sleeves don't stand out like they did with my first attempt. I still like it though, like it's different. But yeah, I'm because the Glassur is so nice and simple, and it's going to be so nice to wear. But I also want to get started on the, it's called Dream, and it's a light, lovely type of pullover made from Icelandic inkband, and I do have all the yarn, and I've been checking the pattern, and I think you just knit with just one thread, which is very interesting because as you can see, it's a fine thread. The main color is this lovely kind of salmony, kind of, it's like a yellowish pink kind of thing. And then the other two colors that go into the pattern on top, it's this lovely dark red that is kind of purplish burgundy type thing. Like, is this well, it's not really purplish, but it does have a little bit of darker tones. And then this lovely pink. Oh, it's a little bit brighter on my monitor. But it does have more what? More pinkish. It's more pinkish red. So, I love these colors. What are they called though? Yeah, they call this skin pink. I don't know. I don't know anyone who has a skin color that is like this, but you do you. Let's see. This one is called Jarðbleikur. Oh, that would be like earth pink. What is? Right. And then this is simply dark red. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that. Sometimes with the names, it's like, how do you figure those? Like, earth pink, and then skin pink. I kinda can't get where they're going with this because this has been the classical, like, remember those little, like, what are they called in English? Like the little color pencils that you would use to like color things in when you were a kid, and you were given this type of color to you know, color people in, so that you wouldn't end up with white on your page. I've always been befuddled by this color because I don't know anyone who is this color. Like, isn't a human color. This is just a color that is used to represent. Because, you know, leaving your coloring blank was something that your TC would go and be like, no, you need to color that in. No, you need to color it in. I remember one time, we didn't have like color pencils. We had like, what are they called? Tush pen. Like not the wooden ones, but the ones that were more wet. And I didn't have like skin color for those because it just wasn't available. But I did have a lovely dark brown. And I'm like, well, some people are brown. That's a color. And I remember I colored one of my people, or you know, the drawings. I used the brown one, and my cousin, same as me. I think we were like, what, 5 or 6? Like we were young, we were tiny, and he just goes, "Oh, you can't use that. That's not a people color." Which in retrospect is really, really horrible for a child to believe. But it wasn't pointed towards people. It was pointed towards the fact that we had always been handed a pencil that is this color. So that was people color. Thankfully that would not fly today because that just messes you up when you're a kid. Like, do not hand... I really wish they would pick another name for it. Like, the name bothers me. I love the color, but the name bothers me. I really hope they picked another name for the English version. Oh, you know, on the pages that they sell, like, online for... blah, blah. But it has always bothered me, mostly because I don't know anyone who is that color. That is more of a yellowish pink. Most Icelanders, like, we are a word, how do you pronounce it? Homogeneous. Yes, homogeneous. We are. Our ethnicity is, you know, pale. I don't know anyone who is that color. But at the same time, when you were a kid, you weren't allowed to like turn in a blank drawing and say, "Well, that's my color." You had to color it in. And I don't know, colors. But I do like these colors, and I do look forward to making this as well because, listen, so like I've been talking about for the past weeks, my skin is just really rough, both from, I think because it's rather cold outside, but also from work because I have to handle paper boxes, and the paper boxes dry out your hands like nobody's business. And for some reason the ink bond isn't like pulling at my skin, like not as horribly as Melody. I want to work with Melody though. She's soft. She's nice. Ink bond is a little bit more rough. It's definitely more rough. Like, it's like cuddling this is like cuddling moss, and this is like cuddling like hard straw. But yeah. I do want to work on both. Dang it. Piles of projects because I need to finish things. Was there anything else I want to ramble on with today? Remember when I had a plan to just write things down when I wanted to talk about them? And I did that like 5 times, I think, and then I didn't because I forgot about it. Those were good times. That was nice being organized. That's always such a nice stream, isn't it? But yeah, I do have these 2 sweaters that I really want to get working on, and I'm wondering if I should get started on Drömer or bite the bullet and just sit down and start working on this in between other things because I want to wear it. I've been saying that for months and I still haven't started. Like, I'm getting a little annoyed with myself. But yeah, well, at least where is this project is coming on. Oh yeah, there's another thing. My 2 go bag that I've been having, you know, on the ready for the past weeks. We haven't had knit nights for the past weeks. The proprietor has been on a little day off, and the ones filling in have they decided to just not have knit nights because they are an investment of time and all that thing. And unfortunately, knit nights have been suspended for at least a while. Don't know when they're gonna be back. So my little project that has been sitting patiently in my to-go bag and has been, just waiting. Like, I have made no progress because this was supposed to be my knit night project. It would have been really nice to have this finished on Monday, and on Thursday, I think, or was it Wednesday? Because we still has like more wind and snow and all that fun stuff. This is supposed to become a, what's it called? Balaclava. The Frostbuster. Can you see the letters? The Frostbuster Balaclava from Garden Studio. And I don't know what the future now holds because I don't know when knit nights are going to be on, and I really, like, this is yet another project that I really want to, use. Like, this is my first time doing moss stitch, and I've been doing fine with it. Like, I've actually managed to do the moss stitch, and this color, this really, really soft color, just, I love it. So yeah. Another project in the pile that needs to be worked on. Yay, so maybe I should start finishing that before I start working on these sweaters. But I really want to sell the sweaters. Whiny, I'm being whiny today. Yeah. Well, at the very least, I've been making progress on this scarf because that's just garter stitch and it just lives in the basket by my computer. So it's been real nice when I have no brain cells after work to just pick it up and just go. So yeah, I think that's enough for me this weekend. I'm not gonna make any promises for the next week because why did I say last weekend I was gonna cast this on and see where I went. They're still here at the bottom of the bag. But yeah, I will see you hopefully next weekend, and we'll see where we will be then. Okay, take care. Bless.